Well, you can see the full documentary tonight at 9 o'clock on BBC Three. Now, a sporting legacy with more people taking part in sports at a grassroots level. That was a promise at the heart of our Olympic bid back in 2005. But with concerns about London falling short on its commitment, a scheme has been set up to try and make those words come true. Chris Legg can tell us what's planned. He's at a sailing club in South London. Chris.
Yes, Assad, some of these youngsters are about to head out on their very first sailing lesson. And this is because it's the launch of something called Sportivate. It's not all about sailing, actually. What's going to happen is £4.5 million of lottery money is going to be spent in London over the next 4 years to try and get 42,000 teenagers who don't usually do much sport to get involved on a regular basis. Well, with me now, Ramon, who's trying sailing for the first time, and David George, who's going to be overseeing how some of that money is spent in South London. First of all, David, what's the biggest challenge when it comes to getting youngsters involved in sport?
I think we're really trying to engage the youngsters, particularly we have a big drop-off in sport with the 14 to 25 age group. So getting them enthused again about sport, about how they can get involved, how easy it is to get involved and how much sport there is out there for them to get involved with.
Now the youngsters are going to get 6 to 8 weeks of free tuition. That's all well and good, but presumably at the end of that, those who can't afford it still aren't going to be able to afford it. It's a bit of a short-term project, isn't it?
Well, it is, but you know, the money that we're putting into it, it's 32 million nationally, so there's a lot of funding going into making clubs sustainable so they can, leading up to the Olympics and beyond that, you know, really get involved at as low cost but as high quality provision as possible.
Okay, thanks David. Now Ramon, you've tried sailing for the first time today and some other water sports. What have you enjoyed most and will you do it again?
I must say that I enjoyed the raft building the most. I think I say that because it involves the most teamwork and it's a load of fun, and it's really nice to see that when your boat is on the water and floating, it's a really good achievement.
Okay.
Would I do it again? Yes, I would do it again. I'd also recommend it to everyone else because it's a great day of fun full of activities, not only just raft building, you've got sailing, canoeing, kayaking.
That's great, Ramon. Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy the rest of your afternoon. A real challenge to get more youngsters involved in sport. There's certainly a few new converts down here, Assad.
OK, Chris.